guys, Mouse here, and welcome back to this channel and another episode of Mousy Moments. These episodes are far and few between, but I really would like to do more of them. Just sitting down, chatting with you guys. I guess kind of vloggy mode. But you know, I don't really do vlogs yet, so I'll throw up some video game footage or something for you guys to watch while I just chat with you. I hope you'll enjoy whatever I pop up on the screen. So yeah, it's November 9th, 2020, and wow, man, so much has gone on in the past week alone. But like, this year, man, this year is crazy. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking forward to it being over. When 2020 was getting ready to start, I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be the most awesome year. I know all of us thought that, 2020, it's gonna be awesome. And my goodness, so many bad things happened. It's like, you guys know, you've been there. Just yesterday we lost Alex Trebek, and it's like, that man was a part of my childhood, You always knew Jeopardy would come on, and then Wheel of Fortune, and it's hard to see people that you saw during your childhood passing away. It just lets you see how life goes and makes you think about life in general, your life, I don't know. I should write a script for these things so I can stay on topic, because right now I can already tell this is going to be all over the place. I'm going to try to keep it short and sweet. But I just, want to update you guys on me, on the channel, what's going on. So, my husband and I celebrated our first year anniversary on Halloween. It was very, very simple, very extremely simple. I am not living with my husband right now. I've never lived with my husband, actually. We have been house hunting for over a year, since April of 2019, and we almost had a house, but the sellers and the agent, which I would love to just smear this woman's name. I really dislike this woman. I dislike her to 100th degree and more. This woman, I feel like she's the one that ruined the whole deal for us. The whole deal. She knew what she was doing, and what she was doing, I have to say, it was illegal. No, a lot of the stuff she did do was illegal, and this woman is pure vile evilness, and I'm almost like, maybe I should talk about her, so if you come across her, you won't do business with her. At least tell my side of the story. But I don't know if that'll get me in legal trouble or whatnot. And we're still dealing with her because she still owes us money. And I'm gonna get that money out of her. She ruined a dream for us, a beautiful dream for us, and it took a while to come down from that, but she ruined a dream for us, and I don't appreciate it. I don't. But I've had time to kind of come off of it. We had to mourn it. It was like going through the death of a family member that we didn't technically have yet. But yeah, she took our beautiful house away from us by being a vile bitch. That's all I can say. She's a vile, vile bitch. And I hope that what goes around comes around and karma finds her when it's time. I hope karma finds her and, gives her a taste of her own medicine. That's what she deserves. And I don't tend to wish evil on people. It's just not my way. I'm more along the lines of, they must be going through something, or, I hope, whatever's causing them to be this way, that, somehow they find a way to look within themselves to fix the issue, or have find somebody who can help them fix it, that kind of jazz. But this woman, no, she knew what she was doing. She tried to scam us. Yeah, I mean, in the end, she still did a little scamming, and she caused somebody some money that I don't appreciate. That just, I can't even talk about it. So I'm gonna right now. I might make a video of it, just telling my side of the story. That may come in the future, but yeah. So we lost the house because of her. Don't get me wrong. We made some mistakes. My husband and I made some mistakes. And our agent made some mistakes, but we owned up to all of that, and the mistakes we made were to help the seller. And I know this agent flipped it where we were these evil people trying to get over on the sellers, and the sellers were just But I digress. So we moved on from that, took a little break from house hunting. We needed some time to mourn. We needed some time to breathe. I needed some time to let go of my anger towards people. And finally did that. So we were able to move on. But then, of course, moving on meant house hunting again, which I was beginning to really hate house hunting. After over a year of house hunting, you finally find a house and then it just goes sour. I was over it. Well, we had to go back to it, and it was horrible house after horrible house, and I was really getting disheartened and discouraged, and I was just like, maybe we have to get an apartment, which I didn't want an apartment, because nothing against people who live in apartments. Apartments are great, if you're not ready to settle down in a house, you don't ever want to settle in a house, or you can't afford a house right now. I realize my husband and I are in a very privileged position where we can afford a house. My husband pays all the bills. I'm very thankful to my husband, but this isn't going to be easy for us. We're gonna have to tighten our belts and all, but we didn't want to live in an apartment because I've never lived in an apartment, but he has. But I remember one time for our honeymoon, we went to a hotel here in town for a few days, and there was a rowdy bunch of people in the room across the way, and they were running up and down the halls and yelling in front of our door at midnight, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. They had gone to the pool and they were just standing outside our door being loud. So I just they had a peephole in the door. This was a fancy hotel, and so I moved the little peephole, but the peephole isn't the type of peephole I guess from the house that you get in houses or stuff. It's just a piece of glass with a metal shell. So where with peepholes, you tend not to be able to see too well to the house or see light coming from. Sometimes you can, but this one, it showed light straight up. So when I was peeking through, one of the people who was out in the hallway, he turned around and looked at my door, and he could very well see the light coming through and saw that there was somebody peeping. And so I'm like, but I don't know why I even felt like I shouldn't be looking at them, because we were in a public place and they were disturbing me. My husband was sleeping. I was worried they were gonna wake him up, and then it was making me nervous. That these people were screaming, hooting, and hollering out in the hallway in the middle of the night. So but still, I quickly slid the peephole closed and walked away from the door. They went to the room, and then we didn't hear anything about it. For the rest of the night. But I've been in several hotels where it's like you hear the people down the way just being loud as fuck. And so I'm just like, I don't want to deal with that. Like, it's different when a hotel where like you can move rooms or you can leave, or you know you're not stuck in that situation. Apartment, on the other hand, being in an apartment, like, you're stuck in that situation. You move in, and if your neighbors are being loud and broody, you either gotta call the front office, call the police, go talk to them. Yeah, you can move out, but you've got this contract you're in. It's either month to month or for a year or whatever. So it's like, it's not that easy to just be like, I need to move apartments. So, or I need to move out or whatnot. So I don't want to deal with other people's bullshit. I don't want to deal with their loud in the middle of the night hooting and hollering. But on the flip side, I don't want them dealing with my loud hooting and hollering in the middle of the night. Sometimes I get insomnia. Sometimes on a Saturday night, I want to hang out with my friends and be loud and boisterous. I want to play games and scream because somebody shot me from behind, or a boogeyman jumped out of nowhere. Especially if I'm going to be recording more and streaming more, I want that, I was going to say privilege, but it's not privilege. I want that comfort of being able to do that. So yeah, there's that. And then like, we want to have kids. Babies are not quiet, toddlers are not quiet, and we want a dog. And a lot of apartments don't want dogs in there. I want to decorate. A lot of apartments don't allow that. But everyone's saying move into an apartment for a year, and then see how you feel. The apartments that we could afford were super small, and I'm like, wait, these apartments are super small for more than what we would have been spending on a house, and a house would have been bigger and would have been ours. So we were like, no, bump the apartment. I know the price goes for like convenience and keeping up the grounds and blah blah blah, but no, we did not want that. So we kept searching for a house, and finally I found one, and it kind of like answers all of our wants and needs in a house. It's a decent size. It has a sunroom, has a nice garage, and it's got wood floors. My husband loves that. And so we're kind of excited about that. So we put an offer in. That was a whole nother weird story about how our offer was put in, but it wasn't put in properly, but it did finally get put in properly. But finally, excuse me. So finally we put our offer in. It was accepted. And now we're just waiting for it to be appraised, and hopefully, because we had it inspected, we got a lot of red on the inspection. Red meaning you got some issues here. We are waiting for the appraiser because a lot of the red, it doesn't mean too much. It's what the bank is willing to deal with. If the bank sees something, see, that's another thing that happened with our previous house that we were going for. Our bank wasn't going to accept, because the deck on this house was ruined, and we were willing to replace it because we felt the owners were not responsible for a deck that has wear and tear from Mother Nature on it. We felt they were responsible for the plugs inside and the water heater that was out of date, and that's all we wanted them to fix. That was it. We were going to take on the deck because we wanted to change it anyway, so that it would have like a little garage or something underneath it. Well, the bank was like, nah, you need that fixed. Obviously, I understand, because it's an investment for the bank. So they had to fix it, and there were some foundation issues, and they were pissed. They were pissed that they had to fix all this, and I feel like they were punishing us because their house was not up to code, and the bank was making them fix it. I really feel like they were punishing us for that. And that made me so angry. It's like, it's not our fault that your house was not fit to be sold. That deck was dangerous. It was barely hanging on to the foundation to a house that is on a hill. Seriously, if that deck were to like fall off, you'd hit that ground and just roll straight downhill, because the backyard, just a steep slope. So, you know, I was very angry about that. And so we learned through that it's not really what the inspection is, it's what the appraiser goes in and says. So the appraiser gets the inspection, looks over it, then they go in and see what they see, and then they decide what needs to be fixed in order for this house to be sold, in order for us to get a mortgage. They will not sign off on a mortgage unless these things are fixed. So like I said, we got a lot of red, but a lot of it is stuff that like, that's not that big a deal. Like one of them was like, one of the bathrooms didn't have a vent to like take out the steam from the shower and whatnot, but the bathroom has a window. It's kind of like the bathroom I have in my current room right now. There's no vent in it, but there is a window to let that steam out. So I'm like, that's not a big deal, and I'm thinking the appraiser is not going to be upset by that. So there are some things that, you know, maybe we'll want to fix later, but we're pretty sure there's some things that the appraiser is going to be like, no, this has to be fixed before we'll even invest. So we're trying to figure that out, because they're willing to work with us. The sellers are willing to work with us, maybe even bring the price down some. I'm a little nervous about that, but so far they've been pristine. They just want to move. They've been packing their stuff up, moving it to where they're going. It's really hard to talk about this without accidentally slipping some shit out that I shouldn't be, but they're packing their stuff up, they're moving, putting it in storage where they're wanting to move, and you know, they're really encouraged to move. They're ready to, I think they're moving to a place where they're not going to have any land. So they're really excited about that. They don't want land. They just want to, you know, live out the rest of their years. Like, not that they're old or anything, but like they just want to like live out the rest of their years, you know, just enjoying their life, not having to worry about yard work and whatnot. They gotta have some land though, because they got a big dog. They got like 1, 2, 3, 4 little dogs that were adorable. 2 of them little yappy, probably a little nippy, and then 1 big dog, which he's beautiful too. So they're probably gonna have a little bit of land, but probably not as much as they have now, which it's not a lot of land by any means, but you know, the upkeep of raking, mowing, blah blah blah. So trying to drink some water. I worked out this morning. That's another thing I want to do. I want to get back to working out in the morning. The only time I worked out in the morning was like, well, no, I used to work out in the morning when I was younger, and I'll get back to the story, I promise. But like, I'm trying to change myself, because I want to have a kid, and I need to lose some weight, so I'll be in a healthier body for having kids. So yeah, so that's that. You know, we'll get to work out later. So back to the house. So yeah, so we're just waiting for the appraiser. I need to talk to my husband soon, actually. No, he'll call me around noonish. So I'll talk to him then and ask him, or remind him that he needs to call 2 people to see if, you know, see some things. Because like, we're having car stuff that we need to deal with, and we have house stuff. So I need to call him to call 2 people to deal with both of those. So he needs to call our mortgage guy to see when the appraiser is going to go in. So, you know, because our due diligence is up this week on Friday. No, Saturday. It's up on Saturday. And that's a little crazy to me, because our agent told us don't ever close on a Friday or a weekend or a Monday. So, you know, the fact that it's closing on a Saturday, I mean, whatevs. But our due diligence is over on Saturday, so the appraiser has to be going in this week. I just want to know when we can expect to hear back from them, because, you know, we need to make some deals soon before due diligence is over. So yeah, I need to have him find out about that, and I need him to contact his sister to contact, so she can contact her well, I don't know if to contact her friend, we'll say that. Yeah, to contact somebody who is in the automotive field to see if he can help us with our car. Our car, we bought a used car. Paid cash, it's ours. But he's got some lumps, bumps, bruises, but nobody's perfect. We're not perfect, so our car's not perfect, whatever. But we love this car. And I knew he wasn't going to pass inspection, so we went early to, see about it. And yeah, he's not going to pass inspection. He has everything good except for one thing. And they're saying it's going to cost close to $600 to get it fixed because it's like an axle thing. And it's like because they have to buy those parts and because it has to be put on, that means the car has to be realigned. So that, that's the big cost of it. But my husband's father and his sister's friend, they both agree that the price that they quoted is just way too high. And so we're going to see if we can get it done at a discount to the friend, or maybe they know somebody who can give us a better price, get it done, and go back to the place that we had the inspection to finish it out. We're not sure about this place though because they did not check the horn, and the horn is not working. And the horn kind of works. When I click the little button to lock the car up, it beeps at me and the car is locked. But when you push on the horn itself, it does not work. And there's buttons on the steering wheel that should be working. So there's a steering wheel situation. I'm just hoping we do not have to buy a new steering wheel. I'm pretty sure it's just a little poppity pop, connect some wires, what have you. So we got that going on. What else? So yeah, our bumper was kind of always weirdly held on. We found out that someone had put it back on with adhesive. Seems that our car might have been a flood car. Ooh, I know. We didn't find out until later that it was possibly a flood car. But yeah, the bumper, we didn't realize it was kind of put on weird with some adhesive, but it was holding. We always wanted to have it removed and put back on properly. So we were going to have that done when we had the car repainted, because we want to get the car repainted and get the dents out of it. Yeah. Anyway, so we're going, our car's dirty. We haven't washed it since we bought it last November. And so he needs a wash. So we decided to go to the car wash that's open. This brand new car wash, fancy ass. This thing was bougie from head to toe. I would totally go back there again. I am not upset about what happened at the car wash because it's not the car wash fault. It just shit happens. So we go into this bougie ass car wash that you get on the little conveyor belt. The guy takes his little wash broom, washes your windows or whatever, washes your backside, whatever. Then you cruise through the car wash. I mean, we chose the cheapest of the cheap just to try it out, but you could go big. There's all these kinds of waxes and stuff. So we go through the car wash. A little claustrophobic for those of you who are claustrophobic. It's a little claustrophobic. And I went at night. It wasn't late at night, but it was dark, and so it made it even worse. But it was, it's okay. You can handle it for it's literally 2-3 minutes. So we go through, get through it. By the way, this car was just so weird because I kept driving down the wrong way. Even when I was leaving, I almost drove down the wrong way. But so we pull out, and then across the street is Target. We were going to go to Target afterwards to get something for my sister. So we pull into the Target parking lot. We're like, let's check how well this did. How good is this job? We get out, look at the car. It's not the cleanest it could be. We're thinking, okay, a few more run-throughs, it could be clean. I'm thinking we should have washed the car by hand. And I was right, because my husband pauses and looks at the front of the car, and I'm like, what's wrong? And he's like, it got separated. I'm like, what? I go up and look at the bumper of the car, and it is separated. I do a little bit more super sleuthing, and I realize one of the clips or whatever, it got broken, and like it's hanging on, but probably like half an inch of plastic is holding the sucker on, and the light is kind of bobbling because the bumper was helping hold it in. So I'm like, guess what? We're really probably not going to pass inspection now. So we got to get that fixed, but it seems our insurance will cover it. But we gotta act on that. So, or our insurance will cover $500 of it. So as long as it's not more than even if it's more than 500, it's like, $500 of it being covered by insurance, that'd be awesome. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna be pricey because I'm pretty sure they're gonna have to order the piece, have it sent to us, sent to whoever orders it, and then we have to have it put on. And we need to haul ass to do this because we have to get the inspection done by the 30th, or we are out of a car until we get it all fixed. We cannot be out of a car on the 30th because our closing date for the house is on the 9th. We got a lot of shit we gotta do to move into this house, and we need our car to do it. So I'm trying to make sure we are staying on task with that and trying to haul some ass to get this done. We were also supposed to go up to his brother's house for Thanksgiving. We want to drive up there. We don't want to ride with family so that we have the freedom to leave when we're ready to, because we're both not overly social people. We like socializing to a point, and then it's like, okay, we're done. We need to go into our little hidey hole den and like re-energize. So his family likes to do a whole day spiel, like eating, several movies, hanging out and talking, which is all great and grand, but I have a limit. I do have a limit. I'm good for like an hour to 3 hours, and then it's like I need to go. I need to drive. I need to get home. I need my computer. I need my games. I need my crafting. I need my dolls. I need all kinds of stuff to just my creature comforts, if you will. So yeah, we don't want to ride up there with family. So if the car isn't fixed by Thanksgiving, if he really wants to go, I'm gonna encourage him to go, and I'm just gonna stay here with my family. I know this is terrible. I don't want to be with my husband on Thanksgiving. It's not that I don't want to. I don't want to be stuck there and knowing that I'm going to be like mentally drained and be stuck there until late at night, and then my husband has to work the next day, I believe. Does he? I have to check with him, but I think he has to work the next day, and so it's like we need to get back to town so he can like recoup, have a little time to himself to get ready to work, because he works a very stressful job that I will not mention. Let's just say it's a government job. I won't mention much about it because it's just so easy to find. If he ever mentions it, that's on him, and if he's cool with it, then I guess I can mention it, but I'll wait until he's like cool with it. But yes, he works a very like stressful job, and so he needs that time to recoup. Everybody works a stressful job. What am I saying? I don't care if you are, president, or if you are a delivery person, or if you are a teacher or whatever. Everything in between. Your job is stressful. I respect that. I respect that so much. I hate when people are like, oh, your job's not stressful. It's easy to do. You're just flipping burgers. No. You're flipping burgers. You're having grease pop at you. You're working in hot conditions, even in the summer, or even more so in the summer, because that's when people are out and like, hey, let's go get a hamburger. You got people yelling at you, I didn't get my order right, blah, 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 blah. You got your bosses yelling at you, stop wasting so much ketchup and mustard and whatever, and did you drop that burger on the floor? That's gonna come out of your paycheck. I don't know. So, it's like from you know, from dog walker to astronaut. Y'all got stressful jobs. So I'm not looking for any sympathy here or saying my husband's got a stressful job. I'm just saying, you know, I know he's gonna, like, it's gonna be stressful going to work. So it's like I want him to have some time to just chill, you know, just relax before he has to go to work. So yeah, so that's the Thanksgiving plans. For Christmas, we're gonna be in our house. If everything goes well with this house for Christmas, we've already decided we will give an hour to each family, and then the rest of the day is going to be us in our house, spending Christmas together, probably streaming actually, just spending time together and streaming. So look forward to that. What else? I know I was talking about something else. Talk about the car. Me wanting to have a kid. Whew. I've been going through a process of getting ready to start trying for a kid. I've gotten off my anxiety meds, and now I'm waiting 2 months to make sure it's fully out of my system. I'm doing really good. I did have some brain singers there for a while. It was kind of scary, but knock on wood, they've been settling out. I'm working on trying to lose weight now. It was a little rocky there in the beginning because of depression over the house and the COVID and all this stuff. Look, I'm a curvy girl. You guys know I'm a curvy girl. I'm a real curvy girl, okay? Let's just put it out there. I'm a big girl, but I want to lose weight so I could be a less big girl when I get pregnant. If I get pregnant. I don't even know if I can get pregnant. But we're gonna try. I talked to a GYN, and, you know, he's informed me that there's fertility, you know, things that I could try. Everyone's hopeful. Everyone's like positive that I can still have a kid. I worry because, you know, my age, my weight, you know, but we'll see. I'm gonna stay hopeful until I find out that it's just not possible, and then if not, we'll just adopt. I want to adopt, actually. I would like to have either one biological kid and one adopted kid, or, you know, 2 biological kids and 1 adopted kid, or 1 biological kid and 2 adopted kids. I don't know. I fluctuate back and forth between if we want 2 or 3 kids. My husband's fine with 2. I realize I'm fine with 2. I would like 3, but we'll see, because we still want to live a fluid life, a fun, functional life. And, you know, the more kids you have, the more you got to dedicate your money flow to your kids, and the more you got to live, you know, for your kids, as in, you know, they got to go to school, they need boundaries, they need structure, that jazz. So, you know, we're thinking if we have 2 kids, it'll be a little bit easier for us to still, you know, go to conventions and you know, travel, and, you know, still enjoy the life that we like, you know, getting games and crafting and whatnot, like, and still make sure that they're happy too. You know, adding a 3rd to that, you know, might hinder that. So either way it goes, I would still like to adopt a child. So if we have 1 genetically, we might adopt a 2nd one. We'll see how it goes. Right now we're just working on getting my body ready to try for the 1. So keep your fingers crossed for us that it's gonna work. So come the end of December, early January is when we're gonna officially start. So yeah, I'm going through all this. I'm changing my thyroid dosages. I have to like do a certain dose of a thyroid during the week and a certain dose on the weekend. I'm having to remember that. I'm on other meds that I don't think I need to be on. That's another reason why I want to lose weight, so that I can get off these meds, because one of them keeps being recalled. I'll probably have to be stuck on it though. It's metformin. My blood sugar's a little high, but it's not like diabetes high. It's like pre-diabetes, and so they're trying to keep me from being diabetic, and so I'm working on that. But I'll probably have to be on it when I get pregnant, because I'm a chunky gal, so obviously I'm probably gonna get gestational diabetes. I'm just being realistic, you know, just like chunky women tend to be, let me put it to you this way. Anyone who can have kids, all right, they, you know, if they're curvy, they tend to get gestational diabetes. So, you know, I'm not saying everyone does. Even the skinny girls get it too. So, you know, it's not just us curvy girls. I'm just trying to be realistic about it. So I'm not sitting there and they tell me, oh, you've got gestational diabetes. And I'm just like shocked Pikachu face, you know, just trying to keep it real with myself. Not all doom and gloom, you know, because I'm still willing to go through it, even though I know, whew, it's gonna be a journey. It's gonna be a journey, and I'm okay with it because I really want to have at least one genetic child. What else? Oh, I'm gonna get a dog when we get into our house because I don't like being alone, and the silence is going to kill me being at the house all by myself all day. So I'm gonna get a dog. And I really wanted a Peplon. I really wanted a golden retriever. But those dogs are expensive, you know, and for good reason. You know, I understand why they cost the price that they cost, but it's not something we can afford. We really just want a champion dog. Oh my god, a companion dog. We don't want a dog to show in shows and stuff. But you know, I was trying to see if there was a way to get a dog without papers. That we just want a healthy German Shepherd, healthy golden retriever without papers. And people were like, any reputable breeder will get papers on their dogs. And it's like, I get that. I do, because they've gone through the testing and whatnot and made sure their dogs are healthy. And you know, a person who just has German, oh my god, golden retriever pups and doesn't test them, you know, doesn't get the papers, they probably aren't doing the testing and they're just going to sell their dogs for a crazy price still, and you don't know if you're getting a quality dog. So, but the thing is, like, we're not in a place right now where we could afford an expensive show dog, basically. And I was telling my husband I'll probably have to give up on my dream of having a golden retriever. I've had this dream since I was a kid, and I saw Punky Brewster back in the day and Brandon, and I wanted a golden retriever like Brandon. And I was like, yeah, I'll probably have to give up on my dream. And my husband's like, no, you just have to put it on pause for now. So I was like, yeah, you know, I'm just gonna put it on pause for now. And I'm looking into a shelter or rescue dog because, as my mom reminded me, you can get the same amount of love from a rescue dog that you would get from a purebred dog. So yeah, so once again, adopting a, you know, scruffy little guy or girl, depending on who I gel with, you know, from a rescue or from a shelter, it's fine because they will give me just as much love as I give them, you know. So I'm excited about that. So dog hunting will come soon. Maybe I'll share the process progress with you, process and progress actually. For those of you who live close by, I can tell you, you know, how I go about it. So far I've been looking at Pet Finder and local shelters. They have a lot of pit bully dogs, and I know pit bulls can be sweet babies, but they aren't gelling with me. I'm not feeling the attraction, the connection, but I'm willing to go down there and, you know, look at the dog and meet with them and see if maybe we do have a connection. Who knows? So there's that. Anything else? Yeah, my channel. I took a little break after I got all the videos uploaded that, you know, from 2018 that, you know, well, they weren't 2018 videos. It's like, I finished the goal of my 2018, you know, like, challenge to myself for Halloween. Except I still owe you guys Slender. I've decided for Slender, I'm gonna give you guys that for, I'm thinking I'm gonna give it to you guys for Christmas. Just to be weird. I think I'm gonna give you Slender Man for like Christmas Eve or something. Because I'm not ready to play Slender. I gotta work myself up to it. We'll see. you may get one a Slender playthrough sooner or later, but you will get one before the end of the year. I can promise you that. I've got some toy videos that I need to be filming, and I have filmed, and I need to edit to come to the channel. I have I want to work on some crafting videos. I wanted to do NaNoWriMo videos for you guys because I'm trying to do it this year. I haven't even started it officially because it's the first week of this month has been a little crazy, so I'm way behind on Nano and I need to kick it up a notch. But yeah, like my channel, I'm so confused about how to deal with my channel, and I've been like losing my mind over it and stressing about it because it's like I'm a variety channel, I'm not a niche channel, and I'm like, no one's gonna want to watch my crap, but I'm trying to like keep things separated for those who come here for specific things you can see easily in like playlists. And I'm gonna start putting borders around my thumbnails so you can easily see what type of video it is. And I'm probably gonna change my banner to reflect that, so like, you know, I'll put the colors up there and what videos they stand for so that you guys can see that. I got a lot of artwork I gotta get done. A new avatar that I can put up on all my social media, a new banner for all my social media, some emotes and stuff for my Twitter, my Twitch. I'd also like to start streaming on YouTube, and I gotta see if I can have some emotes on there. But yeah, I want to start streaming certain things on YouTube. Not sure what I'll stream, but I'm looking forward to doing so. Cause like I feel like I'm missing out on this whole YouTube thing. So I'm not even sure if I can stream on YouTube yet, so I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna do some research into it. Until then, I'll be on Twitch doing my thing because I still am an affiliate on there, and I don't know if I'm ever gonna go for partner. I like the ability to be flexible and stream on any platform I want, and I think being affiliate is about the comfort spot that I want to stay at, because I believe if you become partner you have to only stream on Twitch. I think that's what it is. I'll have to go and read the terms of service again because I know they've changed it a lot, but I don't like being pigeonholed into one streaming service. Like, I can understand them not liking you streaming at multiple places the same thing, you know, so I get that, and I won't be doing that. I'll be streaming different stuff on YouTube compared to what I'd be streaming on Twitch. I think that I should be allowed that, especially if it's just two different types of content. So we'll see. I'll have to look at the terms of the service again to see if that's how it is, but that's what I read, that if you become partner you gotta stream on Twitch exclusively. And I'm just kind of like, I don't know about all that, so I might just stay affiliate, and that just might be my little sweet spot. Which I'm fine, because I would prefer having multiple places that I can start making income rather than being forced to put all my eggs into one place. That's just not my comfort spot. I want to put my hands in many places, lay my little eggs here and there, everywhere, so that if one place magically dries up for some reason, I don't have to freak. I'll still have these other places that I'll get money from. Speaking of money, I want to also talk to you guys about my affiliate links that I've been putting in my descriptions. Read my descriptions, guys, because you never know when I'm gonna pop something interesting in those descriptions. Okay, I'm talking eventually I want to do giveaways. My husband has already decided, since I was talking about my my follower count. I don't show my follower count because I don't know, I feel like I don't want you joining based on, or not joining based on my follower account, thinking, oh, you're not good enough for followers, you only have so and so followers, or oh my god, you have so many followers, I want to follow too. I want you to follow because you actually enjoy my content. But when I get to, okay, I'm under 100 followers right now. When I get to 100 followers, I'm thinking of maybe showing my follower account, because we're gonna start doing giveaways. And I don't know if I'm gonna show my follower account. I just don't know. I'd rather just be like, we're getting close to this epic milestone. I would love it if you would like share it with your friends, have your friends come on over and join the family. And oh god, I'm getting so flustered right now trying to explain this. Like, basically my husband wants to have a giveaway, and he has decided that when I get to 100 followers, we're gonna randomly pick someone from the gene pool. No, not the gene pool. No. Well, from the friendship. We'll call it the friendship. We're gonna pick a random person, and that random person will get a $60 game of their choosing on Steam. So my husband has already decided that, and if there's not a $60 game that you like, I'm pretty sure he'll just be like, okay, well, pick up to $60 worth of games that you want, or give us your wish list and we'll go through and pick $60 worth of games or whatever. So that's just to encourage people to have your friends come on over if you think that they'll like, only if you think they'll like my content. I'm not looking for people here who want just a free handout. I don't want that. I really want to give back to people who want to be here for me, want to watch my stuff because they like me and they like what they see when my videos pop up. So, only encourage the ones that you think who would really like my content to come on over, because I don't want to rob you of a chance of getting something. I don't want to rob your friend who would legit like my stuff of something, because somebody just random was like, hey, they're going to give me a $60 game and I just have to subscribe for a while. Because I'm going to have you guys probably subscribe in multiple places, and maybe even subscribe to my husband. I don't know. We'll see about that one. But definitely me, the multiple places that I am, I'm going to have you subscribing for sure. So keep that in mind. But you first have to be subscribed here. That's the big thing. And I'll probably have a cutoff of when I will, allow you to become a subscriber, because I don't want some looky-loos like a few hours later being like, ooh, let me jump in on this now. I want people to have been here for a while. So there's that. And like I said, I'm just trying to figure out my channel. I've decided I'm just going to stay a variety channel. I'm going to talk about toys. I'm going to talk about my dolls. I'm going to talk about crafting. I'm going to talk about art. I'm going to talk about gaming. I'm going to talk about everything that is an interest to me, because that's always what this channel was supposed to be. It was about me and my interests, and I'm just going to leave it at that. I've decided to like try and organize like where it would be like 2 videos a day. I'm not sure if it's gonna be every day. It might just be Monday through Friday, giving me the weekend off kind of. But I want to do 1 gaming video and 1 random video of my choosing, like art video or craft video or toy video, kind of like what I was doing in October. I want to go back to that. Now sometimes you got multiple uploads a day, and that's because I was just trying to keep up on days that I missed out on. But I'm not gonna do that. If I miss a day, we're just gonna skip that day and move on to the next day. Maybe. I can't hold myself to that. But yeah, so I guess I'm good. I guess I kind of talked about everything now. I know I've missed something, and that'll have to be another Mousy moment. But yeah. So that's the deal. Oh yeah. I got married to my husband on our anniversary on Final Fantasy. My sister recorded it So I'm gonna like slip you guys the linky link so you can see it. Description below if you want to check that out. And give that video some love, you know. Let my sister know you appreciate the recordings. So yeah, we got married in Final Fantasy. It was really cute. It was really cute. I'm the one in the metallic pink dress, in case you needed to know. My husband's the one in white with the little maid headdress kind of deal. I got the bouquet. He was very sweet about that. And then we rode off on, you know, I'm not gonna spoil it for you. So go ahead and watch it. It's a short little video of our wedding day. And yeah, I guess that's about it, guys. I know I talked for a long time. Oh, I wanted to keep this short and sweet, but there was just so much to say. Just so much to say, and I know there's more to say, and that's for another Mousy moment. But thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I don't know if I'll get some gameplay up to. Oops, sorry if that was loud. I don't know if I'll get any gameplay up today. I definitely want to get this Mousy moments up today, but that's probably all. Well, I might be able to get up a Overwatch video for you guys. Yeah, because I've been kind of doing this whole uploading my Overwatch stuff. It's for my own personal collection, my own personal thing. And if you want to watch it, great. If you don't want to watch it, you know, it's fine. It's just for me to kind of reflect back on, you know, my skills and what I, you know, and looking and seeing what I did to get a kill or to get that highlight. What was special about it, or play of the game. It's like, what did I do? And it's nice. It's like nice to look back and be like, oh my god, I did that. I did that shit. So I'm excited about like uploading those and looking through them and seeing all that I've done. And are you guys looking forward to Overwatch 2? Supposedly it was leaked that it's going to come out early next year. I'm excited about that. I'm excited. So we'll see. But yeah, so yeah, you'll probably get an Overwatch video along with this one today. And I need to start recording other videos. I have an advent calendar. Oh, I have several advent calendar videos I need to upload this week, so you guys can make a choice on if you want to get them for your babes or for yourself for December. So those will be coming very soon. I have 8 advent calendars, so you're gonna get one a day, and then the 8th one, I'm not sure if I'm gonna throw that one I'm not sure if I'm gonna throw that one up on one of the other days, or just do 8th day, or save it for actual December, because one of them I don't know if it's sold anymore, so I have to check and see if it's sold anymore. I hope it is, but it's a rather old one. I got it for like $5 after Christmas on Amazon, and I was just like, what? But it was like several years ago, so I don't know if it's sold anymore. If it's not sold anymore, then I'll probably just film opening each day and doing it during Christmas, so I'll have an advent calendar for Christmas. But yeah, okay guys, that's about it. I have spoken your ears off. I'm sure they're burning. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you'll come back for the next video, which I literally don't know what it'll be, but I promise you it'll be entertaining. I mean, it's got me in it. Hello. So yeah, so thank you guys for joining me. I hope you guys are gonna have a great rest of your day today. I mean, you know, politics aside, you know, a new change is coming, and breath of fresh air. Let's see how things are gonna change for us. Hopefully we're gonna get this COVID mess under control and we can go back to our old way of normal. What are we gonna do with our fashion masks though? Like when it's all said and done, are we gonna still wear them, still sport them? Or are we totally gonna just be like, oh my god, so many masks are gonna end up in the waste fields and stuff? It's like, oh no, guys, don't throw your masks away. Like, I don't know. Oh no, they're gonna end up in the garbage. Oh, and they're not gonna like break down easily. Guys, what are we gonna do? Still keep them as your fashion statement, okay? Especially if they're fashionable ones. I want to get a fashionable one with like rhinestones, you know, like on the outer level, and like, you know, the inner level's not touched with the sewing, but like rhinestones will be cute. I'm just saying. Okay, so for real now, I'm gonna go. You go have a great rest of your day. Get out there and do something awesome. Well, don't get out there. I mean, unless you're wearing a mask. But like, do something awesome for yourself today, okay? Read a book, play a game, open a package of like craft, draw, take a nap, read a book. Did I say that? Eat a good meal, eat some cake, ice cream, go for a walk. All right, if you're wearing a mask, do a little shopping or do some retail therapy online. That's even safer. And yeah, so yeah, guys, thank you again for hanging out with me. And until next time, as always, I hope you all have a magical, wonderful, splinter first day. Bye, guys.